one domino leads to many dominoes falling.
So let's talk about the all cloud shift. There are strong reasons why the enterprises are questioning the cloud first mantra, looking for alternatives. And, there are key drivers, that are there: cascading outages, unpredictable costs, sovereignty, and compliance, which is a big one. I'm going to dig into that a bit, and the need for better redundancy. So how do you see it?
Well, we've seen over the last several years, and even in the last several months, some significant outages in the public cloud. It's a spider web these days, right? All of our dependence upon SaaS providers and other infrastructure as a service providers means that where workloads may have at one time been isolated to a particular environment or a few environments and reliant upon those localized infrastructures, we're now seeing that when an infrastructure provider like Cloudflare or some of those larger global platforms that so many organizations use has a bad day, it means the internet has a bad day. That kind of interdependence is what drove some of those cascading outages, like you talked about. One domino leads to many dominoes falling. I've mentioned the economic pieces already, but to kind of underscore that a little bit more, once organizations had adopted the public cloud model, uh, it becomes difficult, as probably many of our viewers and listeners know, to predict the cost of any particular workload and any change to those workloads within the hyperscaler cloud provider infrastructure. Transaction costs, uh, resource costs, they all are utility based in a way that most organizations have a hard time tracking. And then, of course, you mentioned sovereignty and compliance. That's a growing concern, of course, for some of the regulated industries like healthcare and finance. But those leading industries that have regulations like HIPAA for healthcare, they serve other organizations, and those organizations that serve healthcare companies now have to meet the same standards. So we're seeing a lot more attention to maintaining the kind of data sovereignty controls that maybe used to be relegated to very specific industries. Again, because of the interconnectedness starting to spread across all of our clients in one way or another.